Step forward. She comes to do IT. This is the manager of the company. This one decides if she will be paid. This one decides everything. And this one decides, I said, we're going to sack you unless you sleep with me. And she doesn't know. They just met. Where is the sister you picked before? She picked you. Where is she? Sister, come. Follow me. Before this person came, this person and this person have known. And they are cousins. They are cousins. But they are close. And in that closeness, because they are cousins, nobody watches them. They say they are relatives. They started with kissing. They started with romance. And then one day, they had sex. This thing is everywhere now. Cousins that have slept together. I have 2 cases on my table. A girl that has been sleeping with the father. And the father is a pastor. And she is the worship leader in the church. But nobody knows. Her mother does not know. I know 2 cousins that have been sleeping together, living in the same house. Now, look at this. From the day they slept together, a curse entered. The curse of incest. And this is what they have become. You can see the person, the container, but you cannot see the content. This sister didn't know, and this man is carrying the cause of incest. Step forward. She doesn't know where he's coming from, and they are in the office. And why they are in the office? Because the sister doesn't want to lose her job. She doesn't want anything to happen. She has to give in, and then they have sex. Pour what you have into his own a little, and then let him also pour. Every time you have sex, there is an exchange. Pour. You see what has happened to her own. What she has done is that in the 1 minute of exchanging sex, she has become a partaker of the curse of incest. So that curse follows her, and she doesn't know. So she gives to this, and she carries. She finishes and gets back to school. In their school, you have this brother who entered the court and nobody knew. And in that court, they exchanged blood. But nobody knew. He's a gentleman, nobody knows it. He's also in fellowship, nobody knows that he's a cultist. But already his cup is polluted. So there is a cause of cultism, of idolatry. But already this is a sister that is his friend. And in the course of relationship, this one became pregnant, and they gave her money to do abortion. After the abortion, they continued. Exchange. In their sex, the cost of abortion is transferred. The cost of cultism is transferred. And if you must understand better, it means that this guy that is a cultist, in their cult, they have 20 members, and all of them shared their blood. So what it means is that this single guy is carrying covenants from 20 different people. Out of those 20 people, some of them are armed robbers. Some of them were initiated. Some of them have connection with marine spirits. So all of them, as they connected to the covenant in one person, they are involved here. So when this sister is sleeping with her, she is connecting to 20 covenants. So as this man is standing here, he's carrying 21, including his own. And then, step back. The sister finishes IT and comes back home. And this brother left school and came back home. And two of them, their parents worship in the same church. Okay, step forward. You see what they are carrying. And then in the course of relationship, they are relating. And then the thing is already broken. That is why God created a woman and put a sack of blood in her private parts. It's called the hymen. It's a sack of blood, because anybody that passes through it will rupture it and it will be a touch of blood. That blood means every covenant must be sealed with blood. So any man that goes through that passage has enacted a covenant. And every covenant runs 4 generations. So sex is not about pleasure. Sex is a covenant. Occultic men are even to select the people they sleep with. There are women that have become sacrifices just by sex, because it's a spiritual thing. And this guy comes and they meet. And as they come together and they sleep together, they exchange. Now exchange. So in 5 minutes, in 10 minutes of pleasure, this sister, look at what she's carrying now. Unknown to her, she's carrying covenants, curses from 21 sources that she does not know. She doesn't know. That is why she doesn't take alcohol. Suddenly, she begins to desire alcohol small. Let me taste. Let me taste. Because along this line, in that cult, there are people that are alcoholics. Are you following what I'm saying? Now, because this person had sex with somebody that had incest in there, this man comes out and begins to see the cousin and begin to fall in love with the cousin. And can't explain why. Because a seed has been planted. And he's still moving. He's still moving. And here he travels and meets a sister. Sister, come. Come with your cup. This one has all manner of things. This one has slept with the uncle. This one has done abortion. This one has gone to a marine prophetess. She has gone to a riverside to do juju to be able to get a husband. Idolatry. They took her somewhere to a prophet to sleep with her or give her oil. So she has that one. Multiple. But nobody knew that while she was in school, her parents could not meet up. She entered an association that introduced her to runs. So while in school, she was sleeping with men to sustain herself. And in 1 year, she has slept with more than 20 men. I was in a hotel in Kaduna, in Kano. I had noise in the night. Noise. I opened my window and discovered that the neighbor of the hotel I was another hotel, but a shower hotel. When I looked, 1 a.m., I saw young men going in and out, short time. Going in and out. When a man enters the hotel and sleeps with a girl for 5 minutes, she is sleeping with all the men that girl has slept with all her life. Some of those men are ritualists. They come and drop. Some of those men are wicked people. They come and drop. The moment you come in and you sleep, you have collected the deposits that all those men dropped. And when they go, if such a man comes to church and sleeps with you, you don't know what you collected. I preached in Kwale. Kwale is in Delta State. I was doing a program for PFN. I want to round this thing up and close with this. PFM program, Kwale. And when we finished around after 9, it was around 11:30. The organizers called me. Pastor, we need to see you. We need to see you. I said, by this time, they said, yes, there's an emergency. I said, you people are pastors, handle it. They said, no, that the girl wants to see me. I said, which girl? They said, it's life and death. Life and death. I said, ha. So you want me to be involved? They said, Pastor, please. I said, don't bring her to my hotel. Come and carry me. Let's go to the church. We all meet in church. So we went to the church. Here was this girl. She said she wants to confess because she's going to die. And she will die by 12. So she wants to die in the church. I said, you will not die. He said, Pastor, you don't understand. I said, what is it? This is what happened. The girl became a prostitute at the age of 18. Her mother took her to a shrine and prepared her so that she can make money. So they gave her powers. What is the power? Any man she desires, she will just come and stand where you can look at her eyes. Once your eyes meet, you will come to her. When you come to her, anything she tells you, you will do it. And they gave her 3 assignments. She had the power. She was given the power that when she's sleeping with the man, she can turn her private part into that of any animal. So as the man is sleeping with her, the man is actually sleeping with an animal. And the spirit of that animal will follow. The traits of that animal will follow that man. And she was given 3 assignments. She will get anything she wants from the man, but if the man has a good business, in 3 weeks, that business will collapse. If the man is healthy, the man will develop a sickness, not even venereal disease. A disease that will get him down and may finally kill him. Or if the man has a good family, his family will scatter. She must get one out of this. So what happened? A brother entered his car. He was coming for a program. When he was coming for a program, he needed to come with the oil. I told them, come with anointing oil. So this brother stopped in a shop, entered the shop, bought oil. The girl was in front of that shop and saw this kind of car and decided to get the man that owns it, and came and stood by the side of the car so that the man can look at her. The man bought oil.